And here we are, folks. Welcome. The college championship journey begins here. And with my colleagues, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt, and we're looking forward to bringing you this broadcast. Of college basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Villanova Wildcats playing against the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
And Texas Tech, a powerhouse over the last few seasons. That's what attracted MP to the Red Raiders. But now everything gets ramped up a notch.
And Greg, what are your thoughts on Villanova?
And one thing that you can guarantee with this team is that they're going to be aggressive defensively. Chiboise leads the way in that department, and they'll do everything they can to turn their defense into easy offense by forcing turnovers.
Tournament tipping off here for these two teams, and we'll see who will advance.
And MP, one of the bigger names in college, built a following with his video channel. He was famous before he even stepped foot on the campus.
Now here's Charles. Pass to Chiboise. Just 4 to shoot. Over MP. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And MP, with all of his internet fame, there were questions about how serious he is about high-level basketball.
Well, there's a world of difference between success on the playground and success in college basketball. MP clearly has the talent and skill. Some just wondered how it would translate to a more competitive environment.
Now here's Blackman. Pass to Chiboise. It's good from about 19 feet.
And how about the little mid-range shot there by Chiboise, finding crafty ways to beat the defense?
MP covered by Chiboise. MP outside. Here's Neely. Yes! And it's MP picking up the assist.
Boy, excellent decision-making that time by MP. Some savvy on display in the two-man game.
Here's Villanova, trailing by 2. And these opening round games, Clark, the 8 versus 9 matchup is always one of the fun ones.
Their postseason starts now. A win here, and they keep their chances at making the tournament alive. They might not get a favorable seed, but once you get in, anything can happen.
Now here's Charles. He's covered by Evans. Fades away. Here's Blackman, and the layup falls.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Pass to MP. And down it goes for 2 points.
I like the mindset from MP. Attack the hoop.
Outside, Watson. Charles with it. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2. And looking at the field in the tournament this year, it feels like there are no heavy favorites to go all the way.
Even 1 seeds have their weaknesses. I could see 10 or more different teams making it to the finals. This thing is really wide open.
And MP leading this team in their conference tournament. They were able to secure a ticket by winning it all. They have a lot of momentum coming into this. And, Greg, as you know, there's nothing quite like the atmosphere of the tournament. I mean, it's special. It's electric. It's really unlike any other sporting event, in my opinion.
And you can feel all the eyes around the world on you. This is where legends are made and legacies are built. The winner-go-home feeling of every game cannot be replicated.
And you look at the ascension of the Red Raiders, 2018 was really their coming-out year.
They've won 27 games this regular season, earning a 3 seed, and it was the first year making the Final 8 in the tournament.
And with MP, you know he's passionate about playing hoops, but you have to wonder if his heart is set on the NBA.
He's got such a following that he could make a name for himself as a street player. Hard to do both. Not a likely outcome, but something NBA scouts need to be aware of.
And for a long time, Villanova's had one thing in college hoops that's pretty unique: coaching stability.
That's right. In the past half century, the Wildcats have had a total of only 4 coaches. That speaks to the culture of the program, and consistency typically breeds success. And the quality of the hires that Villanova's made, top shelf.
To the inside. Here's Barry. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
To the middle. And Blackman slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Fisher. And there it is for him.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
You talk about programs on an upswing the last few years. Texas Tech is right at the top of that list, making the tournament 4 of the last 6 seasons.
Outside, Blackman. Charles. Here's McCarthy. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Blackman. Barry pulls it in. And for the Red Raiders, recruits are starting to take notice.
They're adding 4-star prospects on the regular now, which gives them the firepower to maintain that momentum. A lot of good athletes on this team.
Texas Tech leading. Pass to Nixon. Now, here's Rogers. MP covered by Fisher. MP drives in. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7, and he's made 7.
Smart decision by MP, calling his own number in the pick and roll game.
Back to Charles. Rebound Texas Tech. MP, Charles defending. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in. And Villanova has been one of the more dominant teams of late. A couple of titles back in 2016 and 18. Hard to beat that amount of success.
Time called here, the Wildcat. The Wildcats leading. Charles with it. Here's Parker. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass paying off that time.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Again, MP missing. Now the Wildcats with it. 10-point lead is their largest. The shot by Charles, no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And it's blocked by Blackman. Chibueze outside. Knocks it loose, and it hit his foot. The officials saying that it was kicked. Count it.
And using quickness to get to the bucket. Chibueze also showing some toughness by taking that hit.
That's tipped.
And the Red Raiders' calling card has been their high-efficiency defense. It's an aggressive, unique scheme that baffles opponents to no end.
Yassine Chibueze, high post. He's got 8. Parker over Evans. Parker, no good. And teams point out how quick Texas Tech is and how good they are at staying in front of people.
They rally to the ball, which often gives up open threes, but their ability to react and close out prevents those threes from being open ones, makes them exhausting to play against. You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Chibueze. Here's Blackman. Yes, that goes.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Livingston outside. Pass to Neely. Shoots over Blackman. The shot will not fall. Now the Wildcats take it the other way.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Texas Tech now. They're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
MP outside, inside, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It's hard to watch Villanova in action and not think back to their epic upset over Georgetown in the 1985 championship game.
Outside Charles. There's the block. MP outside. Neely. To the paint. Here's Chibueze. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And about Nova's epic national title in '85. In addition to maybe being the greatest upset in hoops history, the Wildcats' performance is also known as the perfect game.
Yeah, it's still incredible. The Cats shot almost 79% as a team. An amazing feat of game planning by the coaches and execution on the part of the players.
Timeout called. The Red Raiders.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
Outside, Watson. Back to Charles. From 11 feet away. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Montgomery.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Now here's MP. That shot is...
Yo, it's just another night. Yeah, it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. Till it's hard to speak. I'm getting ever sentimental about the path we lead. Yo, past friends down this darkest street. An old memory squeeze till it's hard to breathe. Take a chance at peek and tell what you've seen. Another young and getting for the peas. A new generation stacking shells with degrees. Peak, keep it.
Hey.
Yo, what up, MP?
Hey, what up, G?
Wait, that's where you want to go? I mean, after all this, that's what you pick?
After a rocky start to the season that had many doubting.
Feel good about this. Good. You guys deserve this.
First of all, congratulations! You guys did a great job getting here. That's right. But
Welcome, everybody. The path to the national championship begins now. I'm Forrest Hunt, pleased to be joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Syracuse Orange as they play against the West Virginia Mountaineers.
And the Mountaineers, always a tough out, especially with a talent like MP. It'll be interesting to see just how far they can go.
And Clark, how about the Orangemen?
This team is really all about defense, and they have one of the best in the country with Tayshawn Knox. The length, the versatility that he has on that end of the floor creates a lot of problems for just about any offense trying to get into their sets. I'm excited to see how he disrupts them tonight.
Both teams ready to start what they hope will be a long run through the tournament.
And looking here at the second-year player, Tayshawn Knox, his length is what sets him apart, makes him a very tough defender to score on.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up. Speaking of Thompson, he doesn't give you much on defense, but his offense is the selling point.
His defense should improve, but you can live with where he's at. Fortunately, he more than makes up for it with his skill set on the offensive end. He's a natural shot creator for himself as well as for others.
And MP leading this team in their conference tournament. They were able to secure a ticket by winning it all. They have a lot of momentum coming into this.
And looking at the field in the tournament this year, it feels like there are no heavy favorites to go all the way.
Even 1 seeds have their weaknesses. I could see 10 or more different teams making it to the finals. This thing is really wide open.
And these opening round games, Clark, the 8 versus 9 matchup is always one of the fun ones.
Their postseason starts now. A win here, and they keep their chances at making the tournament alive. They might not get a favorable seed, but once you get in, anything can happen.
And with MP and his team, like you said, Clark, they're peaking at the right time.
And if you wonder if something clicked for them in the conference tourney, they looked a lot more focused as a team those last few games. They could be one of the dark horses in the field.
Now here's Knox. Knox with another miss.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
On offense, here are the Orange. Now here's Miller. Hernandez with the defensive effort.
And, Greg, as you know, there's nothing quite like the atmosphere of the tournament. I mean, it's special. It's electric. It's really unlike any other sporting event, in my opinion.
And you can feel all the eyes around the world on you. This is where legends are made and legacies are built. The winner-go-home feeling of every game cannot be replicated.
Here's Wolf. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. West Virginia trailing here. Pass to MP. Right side, Hernandez. Back to MP. To the middle. Here's Brand. Wolf pulls it in. And here's Miller. Knox with it, covered by MP. Knox in the post. Hernandez with the defensive effort. To the paint. Here's MP. Stolen by Knox. And here we go. On up the court. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist. Timeout called here. The Mountaineers decide to talk things over.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to
and some big names have graced the backs of Mountaineers jerseys, but the biggest has to be the logo, Jerry West, Mr. Clutch himself, who played back in the late 50s.
Pass to Collins. Back to MP. Here's Tavares. Defended by Dennis. Here's Tavares. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Collins. The shot, no good. Dennis with some nice D. Jerry West certainly does have to be West Virginia's most notable contribution to NBA history.
No argument. That iconic NBA logo, we're reminded of Jerry. And to this day, he still holds a number of West Virginia school records.
West Virginia has an incredibly rich basketball history, but they have never been able to capture a title.
To me, that says more about the level of competition in the tournament than it does about them. You can run an incredible program and never make it all the way. And with MP, you know he's passionate about playing hoop.
Yeah, it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. Till it's hard to speak. I'm getting ever sentimental about the path we lead. Yo, past friends down this darkest street. And old memories squeeze till it's hard to breathe. Take a chance at peek and tell what you've seen. Another young and getting for the peas. A new generation stacking shells with degrees. Keep it pushing till I'm... Cause that's me. Even though sometimes they don't seem it. They're tapping up our phones so they can listen to our secrets. Speechless, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I'm cooking up a batch that be drowning in the deepness. All this and clapping, always stayed away from it. Don't make sense to see these other people chasing it. You've only got one life, so why the you're wasting it? Fam, it's basic, so you better get your head straight. They sound the same like a template. Times lethal, stand for my people like Salvador Allende. But I keep it popping till my pen breaks. Yo, it's that time, man, hit the fire. And I see why they hit the set pace. We're getting nearer to the end game. Years of bad habits, I'll be damaging my membrane. I'm trying to find a peace, tiptoeing on these greasy streets. So please believe me, it's easy to slip behind. Invest myself in my lyrics. Cause this is my life, so stick in a beat and keep it tight when I'm gripping up mic. And yo, that's why. Meditate on Ziggy till my brain waves elevate. Staring at the page, eyes drifting to the window. Following that dark red sun as it sinks slow, tracking its trail. You're steady as we battle betrayal. In this game of snakes and ladders, yo, you're guaranteed to fail, yo. It's just another rainy day in this broken city. Contemplating as the that lifts me far away from the place that I'm stuck inside. Split in two, feeling like I live a double life. The birds perch on a branch of the tree. My words heard as we march to be free. So let me take it back to running train tracks. Big chrome Crowley, I be feeling like the main man. Ain't a bit of my past that I would ever take back. Cause all I really need's a than a paint can to keep my cipher complete. Disciple of the rhyme and the beats. Wrap my mind for design, I resign to defeat. What live and direct from the fringe of the east. We're letting off steam as we begin to retreat from the front line. Cause yo, I'm eating beats like it's lunchtime. It's easy to see. Crafting a punchlines and similes in my sleep. They keep dangling redemption, it ain't easy to reach. A white flag swinging, it got me seeking a peace. Got them seeking a peace. A pedal bike pushing, ducking on the beat. Yo, this never-ending cycle, I'm just trying to break free and be me. Yo, every day hoping I won't lose this. Trying to keep my mind fully focused on my music. Underachievers trying to piece together futures. Push hard down this beaten path to find where the truth is. Yo, if you feel the real one time, then salute this. It's manic on the mic, I spit mucky like the... Yeah. Spit mucky like the... Yeah. Manic on the mic, spit mucky like the...
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby drama, whoop, that's a close one. Like a host, but her face like she hosts some. Whole food shopping, and she work out every day. You know them popping stomach on apple cider vinegar. She do something to me good. Got you thinking me and you something. Thought it was. Thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type, yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Easy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be off. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm.
Shoot my shot, Steph Curry, it's a swish. Gucci or Dior, you come explore the way I live. Been taken for put the chrome out on your drip. Add up mathematics, just like magic, way it flip. Look at the tone, brown skin, just like the paddock on my arm. Bouncing, you get allowance, icy charm. Fountain, I make it rain, a thunderstorm. Private flights and private nights, nobody knowing. Told her she woke with the one, they were snoring. Sleeping on me, woke them up alone. Hating, I don't even know like how you doing. Before I got this rich, I wasn't, my life was ruined. Driving in my coupe today, my window tint and eat the plate like anime. Do it and she did the bait. $1 million, put $1 million in the code to say. I dress in the coldest way, that though I just stole your
When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. These don't respect my grind. She calling rain checks, don't respect my time. Calling rain checks, cause she knows she a dime. I make the bounce, I'm Bank of America. I got Sydney and Erica, I got Stacy and Maryland. I got plenty of. Don't make me make no comparison. I should embarrass these. But I'ma come back down. Got the Maybach, ask her how she gon' act now. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm.
So I built a wall, I'm panicking, but I won't fall. Late night, phone buzzing on the nightstand. I was way too keep it goddamn. Did it take us? So can't see cause I know that I'll choke up. And they sing y'all swimming in this fake love, fake trust. Remember when she cause I always started backtracking, everything be good, so I'm worried I'ma miss that. Let's just talk about the things I put into the past. Woke up, wonder where the is at. Matter of fact, I might even need a map just to find all the things that I hit with a left. That hides it, right? Yeah. And I'll have it all. So I built a wall, I'm panicking, but I won't fall. Late night, phone buzzing on the nightstand. I was way too keep it goddamn. Did it take us? So can't see cause I know that I'll choke up. In this thing, y'all swimming in this fake love, fake trust. Remember when she swimming in this fake love, fake trust. Remember when she
I don't wanna go, I don't wanna do it without you. But every time I look, everywhere I look, there's no you. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna do it without you. But every time I look, everywhere I look, there's no you. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna do it without you. Everywhere I look, every time I look, there's no you. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna do it without you. Every time I look, everywhere I look, there's no you.
pocket watching. And that when he pocket watching. I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider, stop it. I'm getting me like rocket. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm heading in tacky. I run up again and I'm pocket watching. And that when he pocket watching. I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider, stop it. I'm getting me like rocket. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm heading in tacky. I don't pop no Chacho on my shirt. We gon' make it work. Diamonds on me twerk. Bet I got that like I'm Kurt. Come and get your girl. She be tryna flirt. So I tell that wait, whoa, wait, whoa. And she like it don't matter. Ever since that getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the platter. I'm like, hey, I know it's okay. She like baby rich. Put it to your face, better pull her to your place. Full of words, keep that open like a case. To the back of the leg, I'ma go run on that be like. I got my stuff, it's all I'm in it. Triple your stomach. Extra my body ain't taking my pay. I'm getting money, I'm running the check. Y'all know my son ain't doing no hacks. Baby, this a two-dose, swerving like a meat. She know I love her than me. She think I'm a geek. My man said she proud of me. She see me on TV. Wait, whoa, hey, no, hey, oh. Yeah, but it even matter. Ever since that getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the platter. When I pull up to the spot, everybody started static. Had that money automatic. Had that one static. You know I don't do no average. And that when he pocket watch, I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider, stop it. I'm getting me like rocket. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm headed in tacky. Wait, whoa, wait.
You can tell.
Yes, Naya. Cool na aya. Who am I? It's just the girl, them sugar. Alright. Here I know. Whoa, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Sim Simma. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush. Pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock. And I we too precious. But you whip up. Draw for your niggle like your niggle can't stitch it. Draw for your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Draw for your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. Say you tell you, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, say fi stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. You listen to me silent, you listen to me lyrics. I be the man there and me a drop it. I said Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I with the precious. Anything she want, I will give it unto she. I can't believe today my friend them tell me that she flee. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe his grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girls. The love for me she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are Jolly well you watch it on me body under pressure. Man, see your body all like mosquito. When your body right, just to know you got the power. But Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I the precious cup. I tell myself I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my guiding star, my shining light. I love you, baby. But that day you leave and you're gone, I know that girls they're going crazy. I know the girls love some, all of them are on come, cause the one of them want this, baby. I told you once and I told you twice that I am the girls them sugar. Now the girls them attack me and the girls them rush me because them are driving the beamer. And the girls them flavor, I'm not. I am the helper, no helper. And my bimmer. Oh my, the girls them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my truck. Oh my, the girls them lock. And I the precious Sim Simmer. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Oh my, the girls them sugar.
Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring, though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame, though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah, I mean. If you talking about a list that I'm looking top 3, give a about a league, ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like, if you try, then I'm trying to get the cake. You try and capitalize, but I'm trying to cap the face. Switch pace if the fakes try to hate. Snakes are shaped like the food that they ate. And can't shake off the dirt from the day. The derby don't wait if the herd in the way. It's harder to say that you learn from mistakes the minute that. Different days, still the same chase. Little bit of grit with a little bit of grace. Tell me what it take to uplift a whole team. Cause you could be shallow even if you roll deep. Couldn't even fathom, but I guess we gon' see how you went from having cold feet to platinum gold teeth. This for all my OCs and my tell me we gon' like it's 03. Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah, I mean. You talking about a list that I'm looking top 3, give a about a league, ain't nobody like me, ain't nobody like. I'm a franchise like a Houston Rocket. Remember used to pull up to the stupid. That was back before I was used to options. Now I got autonomy, I choose to. Your shot with, who your pilots, who the two in the cockpit, who decide when and where you choose to shop with that hard-earned money that you use to cop this. Only 5'6", but I'm feeling 10-4, so if I hit them high, maybe you could hit them low. If you're talking in the middle of the show, why is always someone leaving from the middle of the road? I don't really get it, man, I didn't really know that. People didn't think I could live up to the hype like you talking, I'm a god on the mic. I'm really 5'5.5", but larger than life. I'm on the block like, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah, I mean. If you talking about a list, then I'm looking top 3. Give a about a league, ain't nobody like me, yeah, I mean.
They're here. They're here.
It's a way too soon for me to say that we're here. LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent got to speak in ways they can't tell you. But instead got them begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never let society tell me how to eat a meal. But never get so comfortable to say it's time to chill. Got my door on the rise, and my soul on the side.
Got my door on the rise, and my soul on the side.
Don't chase them dollars, let the money chase you instead.
They're here.
Yeah, had to recognize that we ain't get hit by coincidence. Mastermind of sentences, match the prime of reminiscent legends. What your mission is, pass it down, my Benjamin Flash it. Metaphor for what you do and what you giving us. Mass incarceration on the minds of those who listening. Gotta be strategic, how I pen the pen on paper, pen to tell on every donkey that try coming for my action. Miscommunication leads to misconceptions of my passion. Passionate, effort towards care for folk, show me the lack in it. I had to learn to ration it, protect the feelings of the folk that wouldn't do for mine to back when it's the pacifist. Must pacifist sometimes to bring a balance back and back we go to acting. Folk be fake mad, folk be fake rich, folk be fake woke, folk be fake lit. My dog wanna rise, and my soul on the side.
Got my dog on the rise, and my soul on the side. Don't go chasing dollars, let the money chase you instead. Patience how you bake the bread.
They're here.
Don't go chasing dollars. Ooh. Don't go chasing dollars. Ooh. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars.
Jody on the run.
They're here.
Rook on the
But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm off of it's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of boy elite. She my pride, my peace. I'm a minister of police. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of now I'm off of now I'm off of now I'm off of I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. These always trying to tell you you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase up if money who I could start? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fall. Sorry, babe, she ain't wanna with me at first cause I had all the babes. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play. Lane, on my place, need a pace. Grandma say, when I came, tailor made, not the same. She called me her Zed, I might do her mad. She ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing. That boy in the, he thought I was. He didn't know my hands. But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of. Boy elite, she my pride, my peace. I'm a minister of police. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of, now I'm off of, now I'm off of. See, now I'm off of. Turn to something else when I get in that mood. I turn a Georgie to a Benji off that moon. I had that singing Purple Rangers need the clearance. She matched my fly, my expensive. This ain't spirit, shorty. Oh, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Be my for the summer, you get you. Good in my public, I won't speak about abundance unless I show you how to touch it. Writings on the wall, they can't spell it off. Wait till after dog, you turn prey. I was in phase, now it's better days. Now my paper straight, we call space space. I'm out for any hating, I gon' feel the vibes. I feel like wanna feel like feeling traumatized. Drama time, call it trial. On Valentine, itchy in my palm, it's probably come a time I'm alive. But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of. Boy elite, she my pride, my peace. I'm a minister of police. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. See, now I'm off of. Who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. See, now I play for keys. See, now I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. See, now I'm off of. Hey.
You don't ever tell me. Hey, if you don't like me, you don't hate me. If you don't like me, you don't hate me. Hey. need enough for my kids. Zoom, mama, better, diamonds, straight from my trees. Watch how I climb up, I'm on top of my. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said, it depends. Look, from BK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in, then. Mother come back, whoa. She want revenge. She a Scorpio, best thing I know her. The hinges, up for the door, then let my friends in. I feel like Joey, but lipstick. Keep it realistic, no fiction, work for no. I got employees, just a big reveal.
Glad you're with us. It's NBA 2K21. And tonight we have a chance to see a My Player build breakdown. To see the skills. And tonight we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the New York Knicks. With our analysts Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're ready to check out a My Player build. So what should we look for in this one?
We know about individual skills and where they are, how many points a player is capable of scoring. But for me tonight, I am so curious of how much of a team player they are. That is something we only find out during games.
Absolutely, Tim. I want to see how this player can fit on an NBA team. Outside of the superstars, you need to find ways to make an NBA roster by working with others and how well you can play in a system. That's what interests me about this My Player build.
Hello, that's what I call a move.
Some artistry on his way to the basket.
And threw it.
Forget the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Punch it down.
Here's Wood. Rejected by Robinson. The two skills that NBA front offices are looking for, it seems, shooting and defense. 3-and-D.
Everybody wants those. As you said it, Blake, 3-and-D players are in high demand. The main reason, obviously, that we all know about the value of shooting, the value of knocking down threes, but also the value of length, the ability to disrupt shots and passing lanes on defense.
And if you're a player like MP trying to make it in this league, you have to be able to shoot the rock, unless you're a big with crazy height or wingspan or something. And that's just the reality, because guys who can't hit a three just aren't making it anymore. So work on that long-range shot, because it could be your meal ticket.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
3 of 4 from the floor to start, and that's a good sign.
Wood. Guarded by Robinson. Wood inside. Robinson's there. Here's Green. Clock is at 3. And it's New York with the rebound.
He found himself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's My Player. Off the left rim and out.
He kind of short-armed that one after doing a nice job to get open. Disappointing.
And Gordon slams it in.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
And great job by his teammates.
Yeah, nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't have to be.
That one drops for him.
He clearly had the speed advantage there, and he used it to burn the D for the sweet hoop. Nice play.
And that one's good. My Player.
He's played an important role in their offense today. Without him, they might not be in front.
Well, let's say you're a big man and you're playing with Kemba Walker. That's got to be a lot of fun, right?
It would, Blake. Just imagine how effective your pick and roll game would be. Teams usually lock in on Walker, and that might start to free up shots for you offensively.
You know, the main thing is to play sharp and in control. You got to be patient when running sets with Walker. Don't rush anything out there.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show he's putting on this quarter, and I'm just thankful to be a part of it.
Here's Wood. And here is Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And My Player gets it to go.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And the Rockets call time here.
He looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
To the middle. Here's Schroeder. That's good, and it's Martin with the assist.
Well done to finish that one off.
New York in the lead. My player left side. Robinson tipped back in for 2.
Well, there could be some luck involved in offensive rebounding unless you're as good as he is. And those tip-ins, they're just pure skill.
Schroeder outside. Guarded by Robinson. Up top, Matthews. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Goes back up. My player with the block. And when you think about the Knicks, a lot going on, not a lot of good, but what kind of player is the best fit for their scheme?
Well, the Knicks could use a big-time scorer, Blake. Their offensive rating has not been very good in recent years, and they need someone to just ignite this offense, someone to ignite this city.
Yeah, this team has a lot of young pieces, and they're still building. There will be opportunities available. It's just about making the most out of yours.
My player with the block. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Beyond the arc. Here's Fournier. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point. That would have been a nice alley-oop.
I love the thought. Nearly pulled off the spectacular.
Would have been awesome.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Knicks on top. They're up by 8. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And it's obviously still early, but with one period in the books, how are you liking my player's performance so far?
Well, one thing I'll say is that he is outworking everyone at the defensive end. He has been relentless about pursuing the ball and creating havoc.
And you love that kind of bulldog mentality. Guys feed off of it. He set the tone for them early. We'll see if they follow his lead the rest of the way.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed.
Schroeder outside. And he banks in the layup.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And guys, the Knicks haven't won over 40 games as a franchise since 2013. They're hoping to end their playoff drought sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and they have some good young pieces in place with R.J. Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, and company. But it's time for them to take their games to the next level and bring the Knicks back to stardom. Is that ever going to happen?
Yeah, every young core faces this challenge at some point, Brian. I like the potential of the Knicks squad and where they're headed, but, you know, we're all still waiting for them to show us something.
Puts it up from 15, and it's New York with the rebound.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail. Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
Covered by my player. My player grabs the miss.
If he can get to the rim, he usually turns it into points, but the defense stood tall right there.
Quarter 2, and we're about 2 minutes in. Wood with the steal. Over to the wing. Back to Green. And it's my player with the rebound. To the paint. Pass to Rose. Kicks it out to my player. And they double up my player. Not.
Some taste the benches, missing benches, the wrestlers hungry. Intestines cut their grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis, cabin fevers. Hey, downtown, in a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, downtown, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Downtown. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, downtown. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And no matter, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of N6 kicking in. I could win the Sion, I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they roll, they can't them all. Every king got it, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
If I was wrong.
As the signing period comes to a close, all eyes in the college basketball universe turn to MP, the influencer/hardwood hero, who is yet to sign a letter of intent.
Hey.
Yo, what up, MP?
Hey, what up, G? Hey, you get that auto pay set up for the electric and gas, bro?
I did that before we moved in, bro. Wait, that's where you want to go? I mean, after all this, that's what you pick?
What's wrong?
God, I can't believe this, man.
Believe what?
That I got you.
Hey, bro.
What, like you didn't deserve that?
That's fair, man, that's fair.
Nah, but for real, man, I mean, congratulations, MP, this is big.
Hey, look, I appreciate that, Rick, really.
I mean, I personally have never gotten offer letters from 10 different top programs, but I mean, I bet it's a difficult decision.
You got no idea, bro.
All right, so look, I'm gonna send them their paperwork and get everything rolling. In the meantime, you go work on your game, all right? Yeah. I do not need you embarrassing us at the next level.
Hey, look, you know what I do, bro. This is what I do, man.
Yeah, man. I'll see you later, bro.
Hey, all right, Rick. I'll see you, bro.
After a rocky start to the season that had many doubting prize recruit MP's ability to adjust to the college game, the UCLA Bruins have come on strong down the stretch, thanks in no small part to the social sensation himself, who looked fantastic while leading his squad to a conference championship. Is this the start of something legendary for MP and company, or a blip on the radar? We'll find out more soon when the selection committee announces their always highly anticipated tournament seedings.
That's what we work for, guys. That's what we work for. Okay?
Hey, y'all, it's back. Hey, y'all.
Next up, as the 8th seed in the region, we have UCLA.
Let's go. All right, everyone. Come on, listen up. First of all, congratulations! You guys did a great job getting here.
That's right.
But
we'll get it.
Said all year, it's all about the tournament. Now, I know the 8th seed wasn't what you were hoping for going into the year, but I see a clear path forward.
Yeah.
We just won the conference tournament, and going into this thing, we are playing our best basketball of the year.
Yep.
Now the real work begins.
Yeah, all right, guys.
Because our job is not done if we're not cutting down those nets at the end of this thing.
All the way, boys.
All right?
That's right.
Now we got a big day of practice tomorrow, and I know you're excited, and you should be. You should. Is that Ray Allen I see? No, wait. It's MP.
Okay, I don't know if you're making fun of me or not.
It's like that meme. The guy that goes, not sure if serious.
Okay, Coach, that's like one of the very first memes ever made, man.
I know everything there is to know about Tribe Called Quest. You know everything there is to know about SpongeBob SquarePants. I made my choice, you made yours.
Oh, yo, I still got to listen to that Tribe album.
Welcome, everybody. The path to the national championship begins now. I'm Forrest Hunt, pleased to be joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Syracuse Orange as they go up against the UCLA Bruins.
And I'm sure the Bruins have their hearts set on making a deep run this year. And with MP on that roster, they might just have the talent to do it.
And Clark, how about the Orangemen?
Well, you know, so much of their offense comes from Wyatt Irvin and his ability to fill it up from outside. To slow them down, you're going to have to close out on every perimeter shot of his and hope that Irvin has an off night.
Tournament tipping off here for these two teams, and we'll see who will advance. And these opening round games, Clark, the 8 versus 9 matchup is always one of the fun ones.
Their postseason starts now. A win here, and they keep their chances at making the tournament alive. They might not get a favorable seed, but once you get in, anything can happen.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Outside Kelly. MP. Pass to Sheldon. Bell to the paint. Here's MP. Yes, and it's Bell with the assist that time.
Boy, he made that look easy. MP making a tough shot look simple.
To the inside. James's shot is off. Here's the Bruins with the ball. It's a 3-point game.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Miller with it. Here's Wolf. To the middle. Now Miller. Some solid defense from Bell. And looking at the field in the tournament this year, it feels like there are no heavy favorites to go all the way.
Even 1 seeds have their weaknesses. I could see 10 or more different teams making it to the finals. This thing is really wide open.
And, Greg, as you know, there's nothing quite like the atmosphere of the tournament. I mean, it's special. It's electric. It's really unlike any other sporting event, in my opinion.
And you can feel all the eyes around the world on you. This is where legends are made and legacies. Are built. The winner-go-home feeling of every game cannot be replicated.
And MP leading this team in their conference tournament. They were able to secure a ticket by winning it all. They have a lot of momentum coming into this. And with MP, you know he's passionate about playing hoops, but you have to wonder if his heart is set on the NBA.
He's got such a following that he could make a name for himself as a street player. Hard to do both. Not a likely outcome, but something NBA scouts need to be aware of.
And with MP and his team, like you said, Clark, they're peaking at the right time.
And if you wonder if something clicked for them in the conference tourney, they looked a lot more focused as a team those last few games. They could be one of the dark horses in the field.
And here's MP outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the orange. Syracuse in the lead. Outside, Starks. Pass to Nelson. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
And you look at the history of college basketball, there may not be a more impressive feat than UCLA's 88-game win streak.
MP, count that one.
And you can't allow MP to get inside position. I mean, he's more than capable of finishing from there.
On offense, here are the orange. Irvin into the lane, and it's Wyatt Irvin with the jam. And you think about how that streak ended. The Irishman coming back from 11 points down with 3.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, UCLA was trying for its 3rd undefeated season in a row. Also lost to the Wolfpack in that year's Final Four. But then the next year, resilient, they recaptured their title.
And it's MP missing. Irvin outside. No luck on that one. Great D that time from MP. The Bruins trailing. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Starks with it. Now Bell defending. To the wing, right side. Irvin outside from deep three-point range. The long-distance three is buried.
Great range from Irvin, letting the scouts know he can hit from well behind the three-point line.
Bell outside. He lobs up the alley-oop.
If I was wrong, let me be. I feel like a ghost right now. Finally, walk all night long. Those winding streets. Wish I could go there now. You could see me. I was wrong. Let me be. I feel like a ghost right now. Finally, walk all night long. Winding street. Wish I could go there now. You'd see me. Hit a DraftKings. I've been all alone. Ain't never need nobody else. I'm at a top flop. Out the show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit a DraftKings. I've been all alone. Ain't never need nobody else. I'm at a top flop. Out the show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Ballin', no discussion, don't wanna hear the fussing. Knew I'd be rich, look at my wrist, of course I seen it coming. 100K, all in 20s, come around, I bet she love it. Ay, boosting up my ego, can't be seen in public. This a brand new world, so please don't lean on it. AMG, this came with some strings on it. She said that I'm toxic, but want me to put a ring on it. AKA her favorite color pink, but she like green on me. We gon' throw a party, make it look like a parade. Pull up in the yellow Rari, same color as lemonade. Yeah, yeah. All this money probably shorten up my days. Pull them racks out of my pocket, she forgot about my age. Hit her drop kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor. All the show, wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit her drop kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. I'm a rookie, but I feel just like the vet. Shoot my shot, won't touch the net. Put across the neck, no respect. Then again, I'm like the one who cut the checks. The way I ball, you think it's Mars. The way I live, shawty upset. Pull up in the parking lot and lift the doors. This platinum leather, wipe your feet before they hit the floor. She loving the life, no, she ain't tryna go. We make it easy for the mama, tell them no. Hit her drop kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor. All the show, wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit her drop kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor. All the show, wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low.
I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow in my footsteps like I'm Montana, make 'em shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta, really. Condo like the me and my friend. My bro on a steaming stove. Like grits, got this vibe on her tippy toes. In a LA live, I'm staying at the lows with this Hollywood. Got it. Can't wait to let it pull up with it. I pull up with it. Pull up with her. Put some diamonds on her toes. Let it know that I'm real. Used to pull it. You can still call it a. Can't be fixed. With the names and spent the nick. How you pull that don't make sense. I made a whole mile off an inch. I had 99 problems. I just scratched off the list. Amazing when it's all on down my neck. I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow in my footsteps like the like I'm Montana. Make 'em shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these. Condo like the. Yeah, my friend.
Bestie. I just my friend told her catch me. I'm a. She so precious. Might not again. She too messy. No flex. Rose gold ornaments. Drop 210 car game with no 10. Got a you the door. You can hop in front of tip. Born 9 in the vent. Like my get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses and a. Granted, the mutiny still didn't tell. Skeletons in my closets and they scared of me and shit. Under the bed, screaming, rock me, kid. I put water on my head and she. Couple ox played, then they still got. I done. But they still ain't. Reason I use my line is cause she.
I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow in my footsteps like I'm Montana, make 'em shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these. Condo like the. in my fridge.
Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. About the unload. Hey, I'm about to when they can feel it, it's a. I had to let the world know it's my time. I had to come up on the check, I was down. And I was up to my neck, almost drowned. But I paid all my debts off out loud. I done got paid, now to recall my files. Wouldn't be life if it all went as planned. Sacrifice made me go, not no lamb. Just no nights in the gym going hell, yeah, yeah. This one for the people who was hating on me. Just to let them know that I'm still gon' eat. Keep my circle small, but it's still on fleek. Less is really more, so I don't feel lonely. Take it to the bank. Run it to the top, still got sweat on me. The man of my respect in the gym doing sets just to flex on everybody who had flexed on me. Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5.
Glad you're with us. It's NBA 2K21. And tonight we have a chance to see a My Player Build breakdown. A chance to see the skills. And tonight it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Boston Celtics. Hello, everyone. I'm Blake Suniga with our 2K broadcast team experts, Tim Swartz and Brian Banazatemi. You guys excited to get a look at this My Player Build?
Of course, Blake. It's one of the things I love about 2K. Working on the old MP. Seeing what you can create tonight will be a great indicator of where he is headed.
And other than hearing our wonderful voices, I think that's my favorite part of the NBA. The videotape, the scoreboard, the stats, they never lie. You have great ratings, but all that matters is whether or not you deliver in games.
As the signing period comes to a close, all eyes in the college basketball universe turn to MP, the influencer / hardwood hero, who is yet to sign a letter of intent. Whispers that MP might have something unconventional in mind have grown louder in recent days.
Hey.
Yo, what up, MP?
Hey, what up, G? Hey, you get that auto pay set up for the electric and gas, bro?
I did that before we moved in, bro.
This is why you get paid the big bucks, Mr. Manager.
Wait, there's money involved in this?
We paying rent, ain't we?
Look, those influencer dollars ain't gonna last forever, bro.
Hey, yo.
Wait, that's where you want to go? I mean, after all this, that's what you pick?
What's wrong?
God, I can't believe this, man.
Believe what?
that I got you.
Hey, bro.
What? What, like you didn't deserve that?
That's fair, man. That's fair.
Nah, but for real, man, I mean, congratulations, MP. This is big.
Hey, look, I appreciate that, Rick, really.
I mean, I personally have never gotten offer letters from 10 different top programs, but I mean, I bet it's a difficult decision.
You got no idea.
After a rocky start to the season that had many doubting prize recruit NP's ability to adjust to the college game, the Oklahoma Sooners have come on strong down the stretch, thanks in no small part to the social sensation himself, who looked fantastic while leading his squad to a conference championship. Is this the start of something legendary for MP and company, or a blip on the radar? We'll find out more soon when the selection committee announces their always highly anticipated tournament seedings.
Great season. All season. Hey, yo, wait. He's back.
Next up, as the 8th seed in the region, we have Oklahoma.
First of all, congratulations! You guys did a great job getting here. That's right. But we said all year, it's all about the tournament. Now, I know.
Give me some more. Give me some more.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, Coach. I'm nervous.
Why is that?
I was watching tape last night on Tayshaun Knox. Dude, get after it on D.
You get work cut out for you, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Knox knows what you're gonna do, and he's gonna work as hard as he can to take that away.
Right. Okay. So what's the plan? What we doing?
And here we are, folks. Welcome. The college championship journey begins here. And with my colleagues, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt, and we're looking forward to bringing you this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Syracuse Orange as they play against the Oklahoma Sooners.
And the Sooners have had their share of superstars over the years. MP's joined their ranks. Now he starts his quest to deliver Oklahoma its first national championship.
And Clark, how about the Orangemen?
This team is really all about defense, and they have one of the best in the country with Tayshawn Knox. The length, the versatility that he has on that end of the floor creates a lot of problems for just about any offense trying to get into their sets. I'm excited to see how he disrupts them tonight.
Both teams ready to start what they hope will be a long run through the tournament. And we're going to have a jump ball. They're tied up there. MP outside. Pass to Hall. MP.
And MP leading. This team in their conference tournament, they were able to secure a ticket by winning it all. They have a lot of momentum coming into this.
Here's Hawkins. Now MP, defended by Knox. MP sinks the 15-footer.
Going old school. MP using the mid-range. That is so tough to defend.
And with MP and his team, like you said, Clark, they're peaking at the right time.
And if you wonder if something clicked for them in the conference tourney, they looked a lot more focused as a team those last few games. They could be one of the dark horses in the field.
Now MP. And so he earns a trip to the saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. And these opening round games, Clark, the 8 versus 9 matchup is always one of the fun ones.
Their postseason starts now. A win here, and they keep their chances at making the tournament alive. They might not get a favorable seed, but once you get in, anything can happen.
And with MP, you know he's passionate about playing hoops, but you have to wonder if his heart is set on the NBA.
He's got such a following that he could make a name for himself as a street player. Hard to do both. Not a likely outcome, but something NBA scouts need to be aware of.
And MP, one of the bigger names in college, built a following with his video channel. He was famous before he even stepped foot on the campus.
Knox misses.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
MP drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like the mindset from MP. Attack the hoop.
And MP, with all of his internet fame, there were questions about how serious he is about high-level basketball.
Well, there's a world of difference between success on the playground and success in college basketball. MP clearly has the talent and skill. Some just wondered how it would translate to a more competitive environment. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Davidson outside. Barrett. MP outside. Back to Barrett. Pass to Hall. MP defended by Knox. Here's Barrett. And the basket is good, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And looking at the field in the tournament this year, it feels like there are no heavy favorites to go all the way.
Even 1 seeds have their weaknesses. I could see 10 or more different teams making it to the finals. This thing is really wide open.
Boy, long strides there by Tayshaun Knox. It allows him to be really effective as a driver.
MP with it, guarded by Starks. The drive by MP, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Knox. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass paying off that time.
Boy, Knox using his length that time, beating the defense to the rebound so he can send it right back.
Pass to Hawkins. Inside. Here's MP. And Tayshaun Knox pulls it down. The Orange trail. Here's Miller. Yes! And a nice assist from Tayshaun Knox.
A perfect pass from Knox, getting the assist there.
MP with it, defended by Knox. Back to Davidson. MP outside. To the paint. Starks with the steal.
And Greg, as you know, there's nothing quite like the atmosphere of the tournament. I mean, it's special. It's electric. It's really unlike any other sporting event, in my opinion.
And you can feel all the eyes around the world on you. This is where legends are made and legacies are built. The winner-go-home feeling of every game cannot be replicated.
Here's Wolf. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Miller. Here's Wolf. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot and will go to the line.
Probably the name that leaps to mind when you think about Oklahoma right now, Trae Young, the hottest recent export to come from this school to the NBA.
When you think about Oklahoma basketball's impact on the modern NBA, the name Buddy Hield certainly comes to mind.
Yeah, Hield left the Sooners to become a solid NBA player. But looking back on his school days, he still holds the second spot at Oklahoma for all-time scoring.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
While Trae Young only played a single season with the Sooners, he certainly did draw a lot of attention during that time.
Well, he did have some crazy numbers while at Oklahoma. You know, most great players at the college level don't stay long, but I think Oklahoma should still take credit for introducing him to the world.
Now here's Nelson, right wing. Wolf, just 3 to shoot. And it's Miller missing. Here's Conley. MP outside. He nails it, and we're all tied up.
Smart decision by MP, calling his own number in the pick and roll game.
Dennis up top. Pass to Miller. Back to Dennis. Now here's Nelson. Out of bounds. It'll be Sooners ball. And the Orange making a change here. Oklahoma calls timeout. The Sooners on offense.
Looking at the last 4 appearances in the tournament for Syracuse, they've been seeded 11th, 8th, 11th again, and 10th.
Now here's MP. He's got 10. And they're pushing it up. Here's West. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from MP. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Despite the low seeds for the Orange, they've made some runs.
Well, of course, 2016 as a 10 seed, Syracuse made it all the way to the last 4. And a couple of Final 16 runs as an 11 seed. Funny, the Cuse has become a Cinderella the last few marches.
Here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Outside Bradley. Pass to MP. Underwood with the ball. Nelson with the steal. To the inside. Dennis. And the slam dunk by Dennis. The Sooners trailing. And here's MP. Wolf pulls it in. Up top, Nelson. The pass to Dean. Here's West. Covered by MP. Outside, West. And then West with the dunk.
When I think Oklahoma basketball, I think Blake Griffin, a player whose number hangs in the rafters, and he made a huge impact on that school.
Here's MP. Gets that one to go. That's his fifth make, though he's missed 7.
Nice move there by MP, showing a little finesse for a player of his age.
Pass to Wolf. Back to Dean. Deflected. And he's able to get it back. Can't hit from close range. Here's the break. Bradley for 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Now Nelson. Now here's West. Covered by MP. Dean outside. Back to West. Basket is good. The Just from Dean.
Yeah, it looked to me as though Dean was just waiting for the defense to make that mistake and instantly gets it to the wide open man.
To the middle. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Dean outside. Back to West. Here's the three. That one is off. So the Sooners will take it the other way. MP outside. Pass to Conley. And here's Underwood, defended by Dennis. Down low. Stolen by West. Here's Wolf. This time for three. That shot off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. The Orange out in front. They lead by a bucket. Glad to have you with us as we get into the second half action here in the opening round on 2K Sports. What grabbed your attention about MP's performance in that first half?
Well, I like the way he contributed on the glass, not content to spectate.
Yeah, you know, he got in there and got his hands dirty, helped out his big men. And when you're gang rebounding like that, the team is much more consistent closing out stops. 2003 was a special year for Syracuse, winning their first national title, running the gauntlet as a 3 seed.
Pass to Knox. Shot clock at 5. Drills the three-pointer.
Rise and fire, young fella. You got to enjoy watching Knox go right up with that jumper.
Oklahoma calls timeout. That 2003 championship team in the Qs, it was led by a freshman by the name of Carmelo Anthony.
That was back when high school players could jump straight to the NBA. So Melo deciding to go to Syracuse, it was a big deal, and boy, did he deliver.
Pass to Barrett. Back to MP. Starks with the steal. And here we go. Here's Knox. Good work defensively by Davidson. And here's Oklahoma, trailing by 5. Here's MP. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Starks.
And love the physicality shown there by MP. He doesn't back down from anyone on the attack.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. To the paint. Here's Knox. And it's Knox finishing it off.
Oh, athletic dunk there by Knox. That'll be a clip for the scouts to pass around.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Now here's Miller. He's got 5. Outside Knox. Back to Miller. Outside Knox. And Knox with the stuff. Barrett with it. MP outside. Up top, Davidson. MP. Takes the 3. And James pulls it down. Syracuse in the lead. The charity stripe shot. Here's Knox. He shoots again. And so it looks like the Orange will retain possession here. And here's Bradley. MP, defended by Miller. Here's MP. Here's Underwood. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Outside Miller. The pass to Dean. West. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
MP, no good. Miller with it. Now guarded by MP. Miller, that's good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
MP outside. Another shot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Sooners will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. MP outside. Syracuse with the rebound.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Here's Wolf. He can't get it to go. And Oklahoma will go the other way with it. Here's MP. Here's Hawkins. And James pulls it down. So it's Syracuse with it. 10-point lead is their largest. Pass to Miller. Rejected by Underwood. MP drives in. Inside. The steal. Outside Miller. Syracuse, no good that time either.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
As the signing period comes to a close, all eyes in the college basketball universe turn to MP, the influencer slash hardwood hero, who is yet to sign a letter of intent.
Hey. Yo, what up, MP?
Hey, what up, G? Hey, you get that auto pay set up for the electric and gas, bro?
That before. Wait, that's where you want to go? I mean, after all this, that's what you pick.
After a rocky start to the season that had many doubts.
This is it.
Exactly.
This is it, baby.
Hey, everybody. First of all, congratulations!
You guys did a great
Yo, coach, you got some like new hype music? I need something new for the pregame.
And here we are, folks. Welcome. The college championship journey begins here. And with my colleagues, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt, and we're looking forward to bringing you this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the West Virginia Mountaineers going up against the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
And Texas Tech, a powerhouse over the last few seasons. That's what attracted MP to the Red Raiders. But now, everything gets ramped up a notch.
And Greg, give us your take on West Virginia.
If you've seen this team all year, you know they make taking away the three-pointer a priority. They'll send guys like Chris Fulton and other wings right out at shooters and make you beat them off the bounce.
Both teams ready to start what they hope will be a long run through the tournament.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Here's MP. And no good. Hernandez with the defensive effort. And these opening round games, Clark, the 8 versus 9 matchup is always one of the fun ones.
Their postseason starts now. A win here, and they keep their chances at making the tournament alive. They might not get a favorable seed, but once you get in, anything can happen.
Now here's MP. Chris Fulton pulls it in. Pearson, right side. Rejected by Evans. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Fulton. MP, no good.
Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me. Need to take it to the left, shake it like cold, cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Me cold, cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the.
I'm Marcus Tucker, PA voice of the Memphis Grizzlies. Stepping out of the arena to voice your top plays of the week. Show me what you've been digging into. First play from S.T.G in the red. Driving in, throwing it down like a true Grizzly. Defense couldn't bear it. Or defenders, zero success. There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a... And before we get going, let's hear from David.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said...
Clearly, David, thank you. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Bouknight on the wing. Up at the forward spot, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Harrell in it. And look at...
I don't want this to become flag football.
And a new group out there. They're on the floor for the Nets. Outside, Simmons. MP passes to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And a wide open look for MP. Nets keep it alive. Claxton, no good.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Pass to Oubre. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Stolen by Washington. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. And finished off by Oubre.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
How about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Hornets trail by 3. Outside, Martin. And the pass to Washington. The dish to Thomas. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Left side, Thomas. Simmons against Oubre. No good from Simmons.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Thomas against Thomas. One second left. That's tipped. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Nets out in front, up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just...
Oh, it is indeed. The English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Hornets, they've got Martin, Oubre out there with Washington. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's Plumlee in at the center, locking down the middle. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Simmons dishes to MP. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And it's